The House of Representatives has expressed concern over Nigeria's porous borders, stating that 1,894 of the country's 1,978 entry points remain unmanned and vulnerable to illegal activities. Chairman of the ad hoc Committee on Border Security, Isa Anka, raised the alarm during the inauguration of the committee in Abuja on Tuesday, warning that the situation poses a serious threat to national security. Citing a recent report published on ResearchGate, Anka noted that only 84 of Nigeria's entry points are officially manned by security operatives, a figure he described as disturbingly low. For a country with 36,450 kilometers of land and maritime borders, he attributed the poorer state of the borders to a mix of structural and operational challenges, including inadequate funding, poor logistics, insufficient personnel, and outdated surveillance systems. Now, difficult terrain such as forests, deserts, rivers, and mountains, he added, further complicate the task of effective monitoring. Of course, we have Rise News analyst Dayo Sobowale joining us to discuss lawmakers' position on this development, the need to tighten border entries for national security. Mr. Sobowale, it's good to have you with us.
Good afternoon.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Good afternoon. So, over time, this is not the first time we've seen or heard rhetorics about porous Nigerian borders. What will it take for this new narrative to do something positive, or at least to curtail the issue of porous borders and, of course, try and continue?
I've always known that we have porous borders. Yeah. But see, I never thought it would be on this magnitude. We are talking of 1,978 and we have only 174. It means we are borderless,
That's
literally.
Right.
It is alarming. And I appreciate the chairman of the committee that brought this out. Because if we have porous borders and we have the sort of insecurity that we have, the reason is not far-fetched. People can walk in and walk out. Then it means all our planning for economic development are not based on accurate figures or realistic statistics. So it is alarming and it is shocking that the magnitude could be what he has narrated. You see, I served in the Northeast. I had an idea. That was when I was doing national service. That was about 50 years ago. But I understand it's still something like that. Like I was in Mubi. If you want to go to I think it's Garwa, the border town. It will be, you travel, you live, there is just a stick, a pole. You lift it and you go and you cover. You see the customer sleeping off in the sun there because the environment is harsh. But then, you see, we have always prided ourselves on the size of Nigeria. And that size is preponderant in the north. And the north is so vast, it is difficult to police. That is why we have the sort of insurgency we have now. And the sort of malady we have just entered in with Donald Trump, threatening us with what he is doing. It's like we have very porous borders. And I wonder what successive governments have been doing about that. You see, a minister of defense from the north once lamented that these so-called Fulani jihadists killing people, that they are not from Nigeria, that they know themselves in the north, that these people are from foreign countries. This sort of statistics bears that out now. So it means in terms of security, we have just been shedding crocodile tears. Because if you don't close the door to your house, you expose yourself to burglary, so many things. That is what is happening. That's why we have the insurgency and all this narrative of just genocide and all that. And there is no denying that, and I don't want to take consolation that it is not only Nigeria that has this problem, but we can at least put our house in order. I know the French people, if you want to go to Cotonou or all these Francophone nations, they are strict. They are very, very stricter than us. Stricter than us. And you see, it is amazing. And some people should be held liable and responsible. It was criminal negligence. Criminal negligence. If you have people just trooping into your country at this scale, and you have only about 1/28 of your borders being patrolled, being monitored, then it's a serious latitude.
It is.
We must expect the sort of insecurity we have,
All right.
given that sort of latitude. And I think government should listen to this man and take. It's not a community work.
Yeah.
And I'm shocked that we have had so many security chiefs, and they have not been able to highlight this.
All right.
We have just been buying equipment to buy faceless enemies who can disappear, who can disappear, just mingle with the crowd like that.
All right.
So we have like great gifts to our enemies.
Indeed, such a lot of things to be done on that. Unfortunately, we have to end this.